Hello and welcome or welcome back. It is officially Christmas Eve and Flossmas number 24. I am Karen the Stitching Owl and I'm so pleased to have you here today. So many of you have been thanking me for my efforts with the videos and music, and truly it has been my pleasure. I have enjoyed every minute. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. Now, we're going to start with our Nordic countdown, which is, of course, Jacob of Modern Folk Embroidery, Caroline of Evertote, and Carrie of Roxy Floss Co. And here is the picture of day 24. Now, if I just bring it in a little bit closer and have you look by, you see a city in the winter with horse-drawn sleighs, a cathedral or church in the background. This could very well be a picture of Christmas Eve. Now we are invited to join Jacob today on his floss tube for his final piece of music. I do hope that you will give him a listen and share with your friends. Now, today, excuse my voice, I seem to be having allergy problems, even though it's not allergy season. Today's new color was gold lang syne, Hannah's naming for sure. It's a beautiful color, and I didn't use it. So, I'm going to show you how mine looks. What we were doing yesterday was part of this lacy effect on those lines and some of these extra leaves. So I've had it requested to explain what I did with my color variations. So understand, I did do many of the colors exactly as suggested. Now, the purple that I used down here, called Ice Rink, I used again here, just so it wasn't so red and pink heavy in the center. Let me see what else. Okay, the lace that I did yesterday, okay, so actually I did it today, and I used yesterday's wind chill. So this was where your gold was supposed to go, but I actually won't be using that other gold. I thought that this color of gold that was a little bit lighter was what I wanted to be the break from the blue and the red. So I used my wind chill here, here and here, and then in here where they had pink, I used Chantilly, which matched these. My poinsettia are so every other leaf of the poinsettia, I guess it's a petal, not a leaf, isn't it? I alternated between the Cherry Best and Smitten. And then in the center where it said to just keep going with the same color, I added the gold that I had up here. Now that's the centers of the poinsettia could certainly have had gold lang syne put in there. So we only have one more day to go, and I'm wondering, will these crowns continue to levitate in Harry Potter fashion, or will we get some hair for our cheerleaders? I think those are the most likely spots to have our final day of stitching. As a reminder, I'm using one strand of Roxy Floss Co. cotton on 20 count Glacier. It is an Aida or Aida cloth. My other Advent countdown has been my tiny Modernist Advent banner. And yesterday we had winter mittens added right by the snowman. So there was these really cute little geometrics that almost look like quilting or Fair Isle knitting, which probably is what she intended. And then when I come out, and I just put it right here, isn't that gorgeous? So I know that this is the last one to add in. I don't know what we're going to have there. I'm not going to hazard a guess because I wouldn't have been right with mittens. I'm super pleased with this, and I can say there's ornaments to come out of each of these motifs. And I am doing a hashtag tier tresal with the Forest City Stitcher, and we are doing the Woodland Critters tier. It is an Erin Elizabeth design. You can get this in hard copy at a needlework shop. You could order that also from right from Erin's website, but I did this with a PDF from Erin's website. And I actually got the top two tiers done. So we have our squirrel with our pine cone and Christmas tree. We have our owl with our bow. Hi, Santa. Ho, ho, ho.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe broccoli, why not? And then I also got a little mushroom, which of course does grow in the woodlands, and this ever so cute and adorable fox. So I am stitching this on a 40 count for doll that has been hand dyed by Rolonda. So that means I need to get onto the next tier so that I can do some more of the motifs there. This is so enjoyable. For my, let's look at something that I made before. I am going to say and combine this.
Me again.
And the pup will go follow because Tim Hortons always means there's something to share. I am thankful for recycling programs. We have a good program running here in my city where we've got a compost pickup each week, as well as recycling each week and garbage every other week. And so one of the things that I have been doing is making efforts to work towards less garbage. When the children were little, I for sure wrapped everything in paper and let them have the joy of ripping the paper off. But now that my children are all in their 20s and getting closer to 30, I have made bags for us to put our gifts in. It certainly decreases the time it takes to wrap. And I have made reusable tags. So you can see I've got dog, cat. I know that sounds like a funny thing, but my daughter's cat is named Miss Cat. And of course, Lola, and there's Karen. So I have a wonderful book that I got off of Amazon with over 20 different alphabets. And one summer, it was a Christmas in July project that was right before I became a floss tuber. And I made these, they look like ornaments, but I pop them onto the string of the bag that I've wrapped something in, and in that way I have reusable name tags. Yes. I also just wanted to put in, I'm also thankful for language. Words are our friend. as we greet each other, we help to present ourselves with our words and show appreciation for the meeting of other people. We can build people up with our words. We can extend friendship to those that are feeling alone. And in my world, music is a universal language that is able to be enjoyed by everybody, regardless of the country they are from and the language that is what they natively speak. So I'm also thankful for language today. Now, in my opening, this is the last day of opening because it's 12 days, and by starting on the 13th, when we count off, so I'm just cutting open this piece of tissue paper. So it has been great fun to have these elements to, okay, there's still unwrapping to be done clearly. I did not do a good job of decreasing the rattling. My apologies. Oh, I have a new mini tote bag that is the perfect size for ornaments. And let's just see. Mini scissors. If you're ever traveling, these are the perfect size to take with you. Oh, and a Roxy Flossco floss. What is this one called? Ah, unicorn. It's one I don't have. So I am very, very pleased with all of the lovely gifts that I received this month from my friends. Oh, and look at it. So I also have a needle minder, which is the maple leaf, which we see on the Canadian flag. Thank you. Let's see if there's any clue on the back. Okay. So my final open was from Lisa of Forest City Stitching. Thank you, Lisa. Now, yesterday I had much, much more success with my piece of music. Well, not everybody recognized the very opening. Once I got into the chorus, Silver Bells was definitely well known to everybody and a well-loved piece. I really did enjoy hearing that more than one of you have played this for parents and other family members. When we make music for and with our family, we bring joy into the moment. I believe today's melody will be equally well known. This melody, though, is much older. It is so old that we don't truly know who the composer was or where it came from, though British Isles would probably be a logical guess. Some of the older tunes came from a period of time that composers were from the church and often they'd taken vows to vows of not seeking notoriety. And so often, instead of putting their name on things, they just left it blank. So we will never know who wrote this piece. But this is, I hope you will enjoy this old melody that is appropriate for Christmas Eve. I'm also going to invite you in the comments below to guess which piece I am going to play tomorrow. I think if you think about it, it won't be a stretch for you to know. So here's today's presentation. And thank you so much. It's Christmas Eve. I hope that you are with family and friends today and looking forward to some time for love and friendship. Bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow for one last Flossmas.